welcome back to consecutive day 1255 of the diary of Runpreneur. And today's episode, I'm going to talk to you about the dark and negative side of business. So remember to give this a subscribe, share, like, and comment. It's more than you get front of. The more we raise on my fundraising mission to save the life of children by attempting the ultimate ultramarathon. All the information about the challenge and getting involved is in the link in the bottom below. Thank you as always. Let's get started. So, consecutive day 1255 diary for Runpreneur. And today's topic is the dark and negative side of business. So, you've probably, if you're watching my vlogs, there's been lots of positive, upbeat, optimistic, proactive vlog episodes regarding the new cafe business that we have just launched. And going great, really, really happy how it's going. We won't get complacent. It's an ongoing marketing machine to ensure we keep getting sufficient foot traffic through the door, which will enable us to achieve our financial goals. And most importantly, deliver an experience to the local community that keeps coming back and forth. That is ultimately what it's about. But today's episode, I want to talk to you a little bit about the dark and negative side of business, because a lot of people on social media talk about either the constant positives and the fact that they're promoting the dream, perhaps not the reality, and there'll be also other people at the other end of the spectrum that will talk nothing about negativity, doom and gloom, which also isn't the reality, it's the nightmare rather than the reality. The reality sits somewhere in between, and I've always had focus on trying to remain grounded, because one of my long-term mentors, a guy called Mark Homer, a massive successful guy in property, and he said famously that just stay grounded. You're going to get good things that happen on your entrepreneurial journey, and some of it, absolutely, they'll be great and well done, but they won't be that great. And I was thinking, not like this is been, but on the contrary, he said there'll be stuff that goes horribly wrong on your entrepreneurial journey. And you know what? It won't be great. It probably won't be that bad. Just keep an equilibrium, remain grounded. And the other famous quote, I can't remember who told me this, but it's a really good one. Every mistake and issue that you encounter is an opportunity to grow, to improve. And I think that's a really cool thing to keep yourself positive and focusing proactively rather than negatively. But, like I say, I like to remain real. And for all the good stuff that happens in business, there's an awful lot that doesn't go as well. And so I'm referring to a part of my business. I've had various partners in this area. Now, with my property business, we have an area where we kind of broker deals with investors to place social housing and supported living leases onto properties to achieve a guaranteed income with little or no maintenance and no management. It's the only reason why I continue to grow in property, because I hate property management. Now, I also have a portfolio of properties, and unfortunately, a long time ago we made the decision to go into the social sector, which at the time had quite a lot of benefits in that you could get paid money from the government, and they would often provide kind of bonds and deposits to cover tenant damage and stuff. But that's all kind of pretty much gone now. I mean, there are still a few councils that still offer such schemes, but it's few and far between now. And ultimately, I have a portfolio of properties with the lower, not even the lower demographic, the social demographic of tenants comes with such extremes. You get really good ones that just fall off the hard work their way back into the system, and you get others that play the system and are absolutely chaotic. And it's quite difficult to kind of vet these individuals, because they often have little or no credit score, and it's difficult to put all the checks in place to pick out, safer, more reliable tenants as opposed to chaotic ones, because you have to have a tolerance because they are in the social sector. And that's not to be disrespectful by any way, shape or form. And lo and behold, it's been a business which has, back in the heyday, was very lucrative. In more recent times, there is a decent equity in the portfolio, but the actual day-to-day running is a bit of a chore, and the people that I've worked with or partnered with on it have very seldom worked because the profits haven't been there from a cash flow perspective. And that's coming on to the kind of recent occurrence with a partner who we've agreed to kind of go our separate ways because it hasn't been lucrative enough to support both sides. And with that, to me, I think it's a positive thing because this individual, who I hope will remain a long-term friend of mine, has got other opportunities that they're pursuing, and I wish them the best of luck. But it's kind of left me with, he's kind of moved on, and it's left me with everything to sort out. And it feels like the phrase in football, a bit of a hospital pass. Now, I haven't, in any way, shape or form, been negative towards this individual because due to their personal circumstances, it was essential that they made this move. So I ultimately supported it, but the result is a load of kind of issues and problems already on an incredibly busy time of my life that I have to try and solve. And like I said at the beginning of this episode, every issue or mistake that's made is an opportunity to grow and learn. And yes, that's one way of looking at it, but unfortunately, the volume of issues fixed simultaneously is quite vast, which ends up taking up a lot of headspace and mental capacity, and you sometimes have to just try and break things down to little trees. It doesn't help that one of the key personnel in my team is laid up with kind of long-term health issues and personal issues that they're facing as well, which makes it even more challenging at the time. But we'll sort it, we'll get there, we'll find a solution, we'll keep things amicable, and we'll move on and grow. But I think the point I'm trying to make today, for learning from my diary, are that the entrepreneurial journey, or the journey in business, life in general, is full of ups and downs. And ride that crest of the wave when it's going well, but be prepared to fight down the until keep swinging when it's tough, because you, without a shadow of a doubt, going to experience both sides. And it's easy when it's going well, but it can be incredibly challenging when it doesn't go quite so well. And I've learned to try and keep equilibrium, keep a balance. This blog and this run every day helps me no end, because today was one of those days where I was getting a bit of negativity from a certain individual that I'm talking about in this episode, and it was just, I didn't want to have an argument, but it was kind of raising my kind of stress levels a little bit, and I realised that. So I just said, I kept it nice and cool and calm, dealt with the situation, and said, I need to go for a run. I've processed it now, I feel good, I feel clear again in my mind that I can clarify and condense down what's happened. Nothing bad has happened, it's just kind of a little bit of a lack of empathy. And I just felt that this individual feels he's got the worst end of the straw, or a stick, and I disagree. I think I've ultimately got the worst end. He's moving on without having to deal with all the aftermath of the mess that we've both been introduced to, and I'm having to fill it up. Evening. Evening. So that's the reality of the upcoming. So I hope that's it. Evening, how are you? So I'll let you talk about drop me a line from everyone. But ultimately have a release valve to relieve stress. Now, it can be exercise, it can be drinking water, it can be communing, it can be meditating, it can be yoga, it can be anything that's doesn't have a different sexual body. She strongly veer away from things like gambling, alcohol, drugs, which some people will do. Look after your body, look after your mind, and you need to be bigger and stronger to tackle whatever comes your way in the future. I hope that's useful. Any questions, comments, and I will respond to everyone. Remember to give me a subscribe, share, like and comment, and you will be raised on my foundation, which is called Like Children, by Coaching Personality. All the information about the channel involved is in the link below. Thank you as always. Stay positive, stay happy, and see you next time.